The whole truth. The whole truth. The whole truth with us. Say it loud, say it clear. Real stories, real lives, real conversations you don't hear anywhere else. The whole truth.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2. See it, bad bitch. You know what I'm gonna do. And she got her own tooth.
You like fat women, don't you?
I like a good time. You know, I like voluptuous women, you know?
Oh.
And unless she had like work done, a woman's not gonna have titties, you know, the size that I want, or ass the size I want without some fat to balance it out. So she got a little stomach, little arm. That's, you know what I mean? Because imagine like Tyler with like, who's a big bitch with some big titties?
Tyler's my wife. Watch what you say.
No, I imagine a woman. I love Tyler. I imagine a woman of Tyler's frame, but had titties the size of Mariah Carey's titties. It wouldn't look right on her. You know what I mean? Yeah, she would have to have some more, you know, weight to balance it out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. To be more proportion. Yeah. So it's like, if I want titties that size, ass that size, and I don't mind if she has work done, but if I want titties and ass that size, and it's natural, it's gonna have some cushion to the push, and that's okay.
What's the name of that girl that's on Instagram? Her name, but she's like the waist is real tight.
Alondria?
Probably.
Love Cabin?
No.
I mean,
Love Cabin. She's not on the TV at all. She's just an influencer, model. I'll show you after the thing.
Yeah.
Find her, but she's gorgeous. But the top is gargantuan. The ass is gargantuan, but it's like a thin. It's real interesting.
Maybe Amber Dime, maybe.
Probably. What's going on, world? I am here again. You're watching The Whole Truth with Wes here on AconnectionTV, and I am sitting across from John the Don from Love Cabin and now Bad Boys on Zeus. How you doing, boss man?
Better than the fans. Always doing better than the fans.
This man had me laughing from the very beginning, and we just now starting the film. Now, I need you to raise your right hand for me. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right. We're going to get it started with where are you originally from? You take a sip, you can relax.
I'm from the west side of Detroit, Michigan, bitch.
What's your zodiac sign, and do you follow astrology at all?
I'm an asparagus, and I don't follow astrology at all. I think it's demonic, yeah.
What you say you think it's demonic?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. So what month were you born?
January. I'm January 25th.
January 25th. Why don't you believe in astrology? Why do you think it's, demonic? I'm curious.
Not to divert from your question, but say like before you were well off and doing your media stuff, right? Okay. When you were interviewing for a 9 to 5, you ever had those interviews where you hit it off with an interviewer and it's, you got the job, like it gets so unprofessional, y'all showing each other pictures of family and stuff. It's just like meet up with an old friend. You got the job, y'all, you know what I mean? Like you really hit it off with the person interviewing you, right? Mm-hmm. And then they say, oh, I forgot I got another interview. You got the job, but you know what I mean? Like y'all are the best of friends with the person who's interviewed you. And they say, by the way, what's your zodiac sign? You say, I'm a Liberian. And they say, this isn't gonna work out. How would you feel? Right? How would you feel? Right?
But that's not what this is about.
Right, but I just feel like the moon and the stars telling you who you are and are not compatible with is it's malarkey. And it's like, I stopped talking to a girl because of that, because she was just, mind you, I like them dumb. You see how I fuck Claire, I like them young, dumb, and full of cum. But like, she was telling me how she stopped talking to a nigga because he take her money, he run a gas out her car, he ain't shit, this and that. And she's like, oh, I should have known because he was like a Virgo. It's like, he's a bad person and you're a portrait of character. Has nothing to do with his birthday. Like, I could just see y'all in court, like, you gotta understand, I'm an Aries. I had to kill the motherfucker. Like, it's just, y'all put too much into it.
Right. Okay.
So can we get a correction real quick? You said asparagus, it's Aquarius. So
no, he said that on purpose.
I was gonna say we got
look at
right.
Let him do the interview. No,
Appreciate you for looking out though.
Yeah, this is his thing.
You must be new here, huh?
Do you come from a big family?
I do.
Do you have kids and do you want kids?
I don't know if I come from a big family. I have a very close immediate family. I don't know if I want kids. I like to cut a motherfucker off. the long days I have, if I seen a kid like with his arms, I'll probably walk right past that motherfucker. Like honestly, because you don't even know what type of day I had. You don't even care. You just want what you want from me, and it's like attention, or you know what I mean. Especially being a nurse. Like I used to work in nurse home.
Okay.
It's like babysitting. It's like, I mean, I didn't change the diapers, but I'm not one of those nurses who are afraid to change diapers. If my senior need, my senior need. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But just babysitting, dealing with tantrums and passing meds and cleaning up and just physically and physiologically taking care of another motherfucker for 12 hours, going home doing the same shit. I kill myself. I would kill myself.
But you're young. Are you still 26, 27?
27.
I find it interesting that young men, maybe because it's a new generation, but back in the day, everybody was pregnant. Everybody was having babies.
They ain't had shit to do in the 90s. They had nothing else to do. They didn't have Netflix like we have. You know, the Boondocks wasn't out. They didn't have GTA. You know what I mean? Like, crack was starting to phase out. Yeah, they need something to do. Each other. It just, like, wow, monkey, just fucking all day.
So you're not fucking all day?
I am, but I'm a safe slut. Like, I like that's why I commend all my friends my age that are like, especially like my castmates or like people that are in the industry like me, they have kids. I'm like, wow, after all of this, you go home and take care of them. I feel like before you take a trip, you make sure you have sufficient and legit and viable nurturing care and trustworthy child care. I'm like, wow, I just like, I'm contingent at my job now. Contingent at one job and I work one day a week the other job. I just book, I know my schedule. I just book my flight.
It's a beautiful thing.
It is.
It is. That's, I mean, I applaud you for being your age and being aware. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
A lot of times, you know, people just,
Yeah,
you know, now they got to
definitely. Well, my goal right now, I've been to 10 countries and I'm trying to plant my seed in different countries so I can see how my genes fare. I'm working on a baby in Bali, Indonesia, a baby in Thailand, a baby in Mexico, a baby in Brazil, and a baby in Spain. And like, I'm gonna follow their mothers. Like, obviously, I follow them on Instagram, like from a distance. And whichever baby, like, basically does the best, I'm gonna claim, and like, they're gonna win, like, me in their life.
5 words to describe you.
Better than all the fans.
No. So what's up with the fans? Or you got a little issue with the fans?
No, the fans have an issue. The issue, they just hate me because they ain't me. They hate me because it's me. You know. But on a serious note, like that is serious, but spontaneous, ambitious, vindictive. Be very vindictive. Superlative and unorthodox. Yeah.
What made you decide to do Love Cabin on the Zeus Network?
I always wanted to be on reality TV. Like when I was growing up, I'll be watching Flavor of Love, I Love New York, you know. And when I was an LPN, I was like, before I got in the bridge program to become an RN, I had a security guard job where I would just sit in the car, like at a little empty lot by myself. I would just be calling whatever girl I was fucking with, playing Call of Duty, studying, watching porn. And I would be replying to reality TV shows because I knew I wanted to be on TV. And Zeus Network was the first people to really give me a yes. So shout out to Murph for doing that. Jalen, Lemmy, Natalie, everybody. Love Zeus.
Did you audition or did they seek you out?
So I seen them post the ad online, and I just booked a haircut, got my haircut, did some push-ups, threw the buffs on, and the rest was history.
Okay.
That's what I tell the fans. Like, the fans be mad at me. I didn't reject your Zeus application. You're not on Zeus because of me. Like, you're not on Zeus. You know what I mean? It's like my face was riveting. My face is good looking enough for time producer to click on my video and see what I have to say. My personality is riveting and compelling enough for them to select me over all of y'all. That's it. That's all. You know, look the part and have some substance. It's that simple.
Okay, we're gonna go to this TV.
Like, my nursing degree didn't get me here.
What's going on in your mind in this particular slide? This is the first episode of Love Cabin. And does that actually work with the licking of the fingers, and or you just doing that just to do that?
I think I do it. I ain't gay, but let me shut up. No, but I don't know. I think it's just a thing. I think it's just like a confidence persona thing. It's like, you know, like just to do it. Everybody has a fascination about my eyebrows. Everybody's obsessed with my eyebrows. I'm talking about, we'll get into it later, but the fans posted everybody's throwback picture from Love Cabin. Only mines have 1 million views on TikTok. And only mines are pinned on one of these fake little miscellaneous nobody ass blog pages, you know?
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Next slide. Now, in this slide, you're talking in your opening reel, and you say you're a registered nurse, and the type of women you deserve, you can't find. So you'll settle for a fat woman with good hair. Do you still feel the same way?
Excuse me. I mean, everybody want to fuck me now. Shit, the fuck before I got famous, stupid. I'm still gonna fuck you, but I mean, I'm gonna spin you. I'm gonna give you a hard time at first, but I still would settle for a fat girl with good head. You know, fat girls just treat you better. You know, yeah, like they.
What is that, do you believe?
I think maybe they're not. I don't know. This is just what I surmise. Maybe they're not used to acquiring a man. Maybe of my caliber. So when I get one, they really treat them well. Maybe, you know. You ever hear like a girl say like, "Oh, that must be her only nigga," or like, you know, I'm like, maybe it's something to the extent of that.
Okay. I got you. This slide right here, you say you might have to give Michael a 2-piece no biscuit because he seems extra. What was extra to you about Michael?
It's a lot of people here, and it's a lot of names. I'm terrible with names.
Okay.
So he like, Michael, I'm okay, Mike. Because whenever somebody tells me, just like with my nurse students, whenever some concept is new, try to relate or associate with something that you already know. So it's easy for you to remember, you know? So he said, my name is Michael. I'm like, Michelangelo, what? I never, Mike. I spell it out, inverse operation carried. When Adam said, nigga, your name is Michael. I'm going to call you Mike for short. I'm not doing all that. He like, my name is Mike. I'm like, this the hill you want to die on? If you really want to fight over that, whatever. Like, if it got to be done, it got to be done. But you're not going to, you know, it wasn't like a disrespect thing. It was like a, you going to be mad at me, nigga.
What if your woman was bad and cockeyed? Could you date her? That's another line that you said in the thing. If she was bad and cockeyed, would you be able to date her?
Does she have like better vision than me?
I don't know. You tell me.
Cockeyed. I don't know if people that are cockeyed have
Have
like,
you ever dated a woman that was cockeyed?
not that I know of. I probably, because I'm so childish. That's probably a sensitive subject, and I would never let her leave it. I would never let her leave. I'd be like, look at me when I'm talking to you.
Right. I mean, so you that type that'd just be playing her all.
Oh, I just cut off a girl who was deaf and where I'm like, which side is your good side? Because I'm not doing this with you, because we was really arguing. And then there was another girl I had asthma, and she just in my room arguing. I just get up and start spraying, bitch. You want to argue? You want to breathe? We're not doing this.
You are hilarious. Insane.
I probably would, but she probably wouldn't last because she was just, yeah.
You be talking about her the whole time. This slide, what did you think of all the guys and Ray J as the host?
When I seen Ray J's house, I said, okay, it's going to be interesting and fun. Fuck it, Ray J, he's funny. And I seen Camo. Honestly, I kept sizing Camo up for a weakness because I knew he was a giant. I'm like, if it comes down to fighting him, you have to have a strategy. He's a fucking giraffe. Like, he probably fights with his neck like a giraffe. So I'm like, and I seen Trap. I'm like, okay. I'm like, Trap and Mike. I'm like, they dress well. You know, I'm like, you probably gonna be competing with them over women. Then I see Brian. I'm like, Brian came with a Bible. I'm like, okay, so he seemed like a solid guy. Then I seen Thanya. Didn't really think nothing of Thanya when I seen Thanya. I thought him and Brian looked like. I thought it was like Mario and Luigi. Like how Isaiah said Bad Bunny, Good Bunny. Like, I'm like, okay, they kind of look alike.
Why are you calling him Thanya?
That's his name. What do you mean?
What happened in the Boom Boom?
He's just a mean girl. He's like, he just feels like he has a better curl pattern than Kiara. He has a better skin regimen than Sheila, better music than Brie. He just always think he the baddest light-skinned bitch there ever was.
Oh.
He's jealous. He can never give another woman credit, you know?
Y'all still got beef.
I wouldn't call it beef because I'm not paid to fight him no more, but his death will still and always forever be my holiday. Any chance I get to melee him, I will take full opportunity of it. I will seize the opportunity without hesitation. And and still fuck him.
Talk about that. Why is that?
So I don't know if everybody. So the thing is, Tanya's gay, and Danya is light skinned. And Zeus fans, they're very vacuous. They lack like IQ. Like they pay to watch the show, don't even understand. You know what I mean? Zeus fans are not the brightest in the bunch. So you know they worship light skinned people. He's light skinned. Most of them are gay, and he's gay, right? We all seen the clip. We was cool. We was tight.
What clip?
The tip where he said that Bree's pussy stunk.
Okay, yeah.
And then he lied. He looked Bree dead in her face and said, I never said anything. Just for them to cut to the clip of him saying, stank ass pussy. So now you caught lying. They never aired this, but Zeus said, there was a clip where he said, if I'm going down, we all going down.
Going down for what?
because he said like we was all in the room talking about like we all had something to say, like we all was trying to say like maybe it's her bad attitude, maybe it's the dark energy making it smell like that. I'm like, I didn't have anything to say. As Bree stated in that scene, she said we showered together. So obviously, if I thought it stunk, I would have said something because I showered with her. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm never gonna validate that nasty little room star. He's a nasty little mean girl for that. You know. Then after that, well, before that, you can see they didn't air this, but Ray J said, John, if you don't tell me who started the rumor, I'm gonna eliminate you right now. I look at him, he look at me, he got his head down like the bitch he is. I said, well, if it's me, it's you. I'm not going to jail for your gun being in my car. So I told him, he like John threw me under the bus. It shouldn't be no, it's not throwing you under the bus. That's me not taking the blame for you. You're mad at me because I didn't take the blame for you. But mind you, he didn't grow up with a father to teach him, you know, you can't teach somebody character and to be a real nigga and to take accountability. You know what I mean? And to be a man, you can't teach, you can't teach that. And he have a father growing up. So we get in the house and we're about to shoot the scene, and I'm on the other side of the kitchen island, far away from this nigga, right? Just because it's just where the fridge is at, I'm always eating. Zeus does not monitor the food. Love them. Unlimited food. So I'm by the fridge fucking up leftovers, steak, rolls, rice, salmon, unlimited protein. Eat good, nigga. I gained like 10 pounds. Anyway, we about to shoot a scene, and I see he's on the opposite side of the kitchen island. So I'm like, let me get near him, near the kitchen island, because I know Michael stole that 90s ass. No, brother, they want us black brothers to be against each other. Listen, I don't want him to try to stop us from fighting if he called me out to fight. You know, I don't need that right now. So I made sure I was close enough to him where if he called me out, I can just hit him, you know? So he was like, really? The problem is, it's not that I said it after you got caught saying it. It's not that I said it. It's that John was trying to get Bree out the house. And I said, well, if that's the case, if I'm with Bree and I get Bree out the house, wouldn't I go home? Wouldn't that ruin my chances of winning? He was like, well, that's what you said. I said, guys, y'all was in the room. Did I say that? Everybody said, no, you ain't said it. He said, well, you a bitch, we can get down. So now that you got exposed for lying, not once, but twice, right? Because maybe he told Bree, I didn't say that. Just for them to cut to the clip of him saying that. Now you said I was plotting to get Bree out the house, right? Just for every guy in the house to debunk that rumor. And him say, no, he ain't say that. Now I'm a bitch, we can get down. Now you want to create a diversion to try to distract me from the fact that you got caught lying 2 times one night. Because you know me, I'm always up for a good challenge. I'm over with the phase. You get the fat. I ain't turn out shit my collar. You hit me? So we called me for a fight. Dumbass slipped on top of him. Just hit him. Bitch, you know. Round 2. Then he crying. He only apologized to Bree after Desi told him to. Then after the show ended, he went on live, doubled down, saying, her pussy shouldn't have stunk. She's stanky poom poom girl. If she wasn't stanky poom poom girl, I would have said everybody stink. Just for him to re-apologize at their reunion because the fans was giving him shit about it. But we wasn't even on stage to receive the apology. Which lets you know, he just trying to save face. That's it. And he tried to make friends with me. He kept trying to be my friend after that. He kept trying to be cool. And anybody tell you, he kept walking up to me, hey, I made you pancakes, grown ass man. Why you making me breakfast? Smack shit I was in. He was like, hey, I want all you guys to know, anybody in your house can use our products, even you, John. Fuck you and your products. When you want to fight, let me know. You know, but production, it's not a fighting show. So production kept telling me, John, don't fight. I don't want to, you know, like be like a surgeon, you know, and like be rebellious and just get eliminated because I'm not really respecting production rules. And he kept trying to talk to me like, John, we cool, you know. He's like, you never fell out with your brothers? I kept telling him like, production, you don't want me to fight him? I'll wait for you to give me the okay to fight him. But it takes 2. Don't let him attack it. He keep coming up to me, trying to dap me up, trying to be cool, trying to apologize. I'm not having that. That's why if you see after we fought, then I got eliminated. He kept saying, I told him, like, you keep antagonizing me. You're not a victim. You lose your fights. You still start them. You just lose them. So you look like a victim, but you're not a victim. He's like, I wasn't antagonizing you. I was trying to be a friend. I'm like, I don't be friend niggas that I fight. He like, you don't ever have brothers that you fight? My brothers don't pull snake ass moves like that. When I fight you, I'm doing everything I can to kill you. And give the opportunity again, I'm gonna kill you. The fact you're still breathing, disrespectful. Shows I didn't finish my job. Like like it's just, I'm OCD with revenge. Yes, I bit that nigga finger. Like
You was done. Completely.
I'm done.
What happened in the boom boom room? Was there any Coca-Cola in the boom boom room?
No, it wasn't. Just sadly enough.
We're gonna move on to this slide. You see her and you are hooked. What was it about her that did it for you? And you
look at her
right now.
Look at her. I was just texting her before I got her. Look at her. Look at her. Gorgeous. Look at the nose, the lips, and she knows she bad. You know, look how well accessorized she is. That's all her real hair. Look at her body, and she smelled just as good as how she looked. When she wake up in the morning, smell like a 10. And then when she wipe, the only makeup she got on was like eye shit. You know what I mean? When she take that shit off, still a 10. Like if you look on TikTok right now, she's showing you how to apply that shit.
I always wondered, like with guys, with the women that do all the face makeup and stuff, like after you kiss them, your whole face is smeared with makeup. That don't annoy you?
It annoys me when I look at it in pictures. When I see like, cause it's like different textures and shit. But yeah, Sheila's a 10. I knew what I wanted. I went straight forward. Like, see, Reggie tried to cock block.
Hey, Ray J asking Sheila to pick you or him. What went through your mind?
Get this nigga out of here. Get this nigga. Get security. Get this nigga out of here. Like, I'm like, you only went for the girl that I went for. Like, you could have, like, Reggie, you're a millionaire. I can't get people a millionaire. You can have any girl you want. Like, get the fuck on, bro.
Were they together during the show?
No, not that I know of.
Okay. What did you think about the room in the house?
I thought it was cool. I thought it was interesting. We all gonna sleep in the same room, but I thought it was cool.
Yeah, like that's that. Yeah, did you really care about the accommodation? Like all the beds stacked up like that in the one room?
I don't really care. It didn't bother me.
Okay. This right here, you and Brian are vibing over the first night. What do you remember from this conversation? And are you and Brian still cool today?
I don't. I fuck with Brian. That's my brother. Solid guy. Solid, genuine guy. What you see is what you get.
Okay.
He's doing well. He's doing commercials now. He's doing like he's doing big things. I'm proud of Brian. He deserves it.
Yeah.
Don't remember anything in this conversation though.
Y'all was talking.
I'm sorry to this man.
And well, he was talking about Nisa and the fact that Nisa was very quiet, and y'all were joking at the fact that it's good that she's quiet, just in case he wanted to smash or whatever. That was the joke that was going on in this particular scene.
Okay.
But y'all still cool and y'all still good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
If you don't fuck with Brian, it's something wrong with you.
Okay.
Like that's the type of guy he is.
Okay.
I look at you funny.
Michael gave me the same sentiment about Brian because him and Nisa had some run-ins on whatever, and they didn't work out. And apparently, according to Michael, Nisa was doing some janky stuff with Brian. I guess I don't know. But yeah, Brian seems to be like a good guy. Your hands are going a little down on this photo. How was your one-on-one time with Sheila at this moment? She said she felt the kiss and that she was an exotic dancer. She told you she was an exotic dancer. Do you miss her? And are y'all still reminiscing or talking or trying to?
I do miss Sheila. I talk to her like every now and then. You know, we close, but we ain't really close. You know what I mean?
Okay.
She busy doing her thing, you know, always on Ray J stream, always leveling up like private jets. You know, like she living her life. She get everything she deserves.
Okay.
In life. Yeah, I love Sheila. I f- Sheila. Yeah.
Yeah, your eyes is looking. So she called you today and was like, I want to, us to try something and like, build on something. What is your response?
Raw. Next question.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Ray J asked you if you could sneak anyone in your bed, who would it be? And you chose Athena during that particular challenge. Who would it be today? Anybody, not just
Nisa.
Show.
Nisa.
Brian's.
And they're not together no more, but Nisa.
Why? Whoa, interesting. Why?
She's a chocolate Barbie, very feminine, very dainty, very gorgeous, she's just bad.
Okay.
She's a cool vibe. I like Nisa.
I agree. She's a beautiful woman. But your whole thing on the show was Arabian, Kim Kardashian, Khloe Kardashian, like very Sheila, kind of. So you like them all, I guess.
Yeah, I like beautiful women, but that's the type I'll go for. You know what I mean? Like she's the type I go for, but I like beautiful, voluptuous women, which her and Nisa are both short, both thick, both beautiful, both feminine, both dainty.
Okay. Nice to know.
Yeah.
What challenge was your best challenge or your favorite challenge?
Probably water balloon. That was a fun one.
Why was it fun?
See, water balloon. Actually, there was a water balloon. It was a wet and hard, and it was
Cause they splashed in the water dome.
They did splash the fuck out of me.
You said they didn't.
They did. They splashed. The girls splashed the fuck out of me, but the girls just wanted to see, my body, glistening. Like that's it. Like it's like okay, oh you mad at me because Claire ain't nobody give a fuck about Claire. Claire don't give a fuck about Claire. You can see her self-worth and her self-respect.
Who's Claire?
Claire was she was the only Caucasian.
Claire. You call her Claire. Why do you call her Claire?
That's her name. What do you call her?
I thought her name was Chloe. This man is wild.
Something with a C or a K.
You said what?
You're like a baby Karen. Something with a C or a K. I don't know.
You hilarious. What did you think about the fight between Desi and Sheila? And who do you think was right and or wrong?
I don't get involved in girl drama. But it was, I mean, it was, I thought it was surprising to me. Well, I seen them arguing, but I think it was just a misunderstanding, honestly, because Sheila was delegated to be the spokesperson for whoever the girls want to vote in on. And they couldn't give Sheila an answer, so Sheila just went with, I think it was her first name or her last name she heard, which was Mike. And Desi's like, that was not a unanimous vote. That was not a majority rule. It's like, where you coming up with that? She's like, well, if I'm wrong, somebody speak up. And then Ray J's like, it's a done deal. You said Mike it is. And Sheila's like, well, Desi, if I'm wrong, say something. You know, like, speak up. Like, you know, I'm not targeting Mike. She's like, well, he said it's a done deal. I think Sheila felt like she was being paid off to be the bad guy, like she was targeting Mike. It was a misunderstanding. And then throughout that misunderstanding, I think liquor was involved, and Sheila just swung. Because when I came in the room, I thought Desi, because, you know, Desi's like New York. And New Yorkers, New Yorkers are more like tough, you know? So I was like, Desi, damn, like, it's that serious? You got to hit Sheila? She's like, I didn't hit her. Sheila hit her. I said, well, damn, you surprised the fuck out of me.
It was
Who am I sleeping with?
Because I don't know if you watched that episode back, but you could see Sheila like walking towards her,
Creeping up. But again, you don't like you see it, but you don't expect it.
But I mean, come on now, we on Zeus,
Sheila goes,
right? And she just creeping.
and she's not like,
Her name move that shit to the
but
side.
it wasn't like a who you talking to or say it again or what did you say. It was
I guess.
nothing verbally. Like if you just were to hear the audio, you wouldn't think that somebody would have swung based off the audio. Like, you know.
I'm like, why are you coming up close to me? And then I'm like, Desi, why you not standing up? Because you clearly think she's not about to do something.
You see, I walked in the room and said, damn, Desi, that serious for you to hit her? They said, she hit me. I'm like, I don't think anybody expected Sheila to hit her.
Can you handle, or could you handle Sheila when she was under the influence? Because she kicked Thanos, or what you call it?
Thanya.
And she was like, it was a lot going on. So whenever she was under the influence, was she difficult to handle, in your opinion? Or did you get used to it at a point?
Not really difficult to handle. It's just, I think I just didn't feel like it. You know, like Sheila's just like, all you gotta do is just make sure she don't get too, you know what I mean? All I do is just follow her from a distance. She's not gonna be receptive to what you're saying. You're not gonna talk her down. Just, all you gotta do is just be a security guard. Just be near her. Just stop her. And eventually she'll wind down.
Was it just like ample supplies of liquor? Or did y'all like, did they like say, here, have a drink of liquor? Or did y'all
they would offer us liquor and it would be like two shots maximum and like 2 drinks maximum. But I would just ask other people who didn't drink to ask what you can get them from me if I wanted.
So I heard your meat got pulled out during the massage challenge. Was that overkill for you, or you was cool with it?
I didn't give a damn. Oh, yeah, I'm proud of what I got. I didn't care.
So were you the only one that got hard during that challenge?
None of us got hard.
Okay, because it was that uncomfortable, that cold. Okay. And I also heard that the women were supposed to get massages, but they opted not to. What do you remember about that situation?
We supposed to see like what girls got wet. I think it was because it got cold that night.
Okay.
And like they were losing daylight, so they just kind of stopped it.
Okay. Bree and Jaren come through.
Who?
What were your thoughts?
Who?
You don't remember them either?
I remember Bree. Who's the other guy you had?
Jaren.
I don't remember. Can you show me a picture?
This how you doing, friend? We got pictures coming up, but so you don't fool with Jaren or the guy that,
I want to know. I'm not sure who you're referring to. Like I want to be here.
this is the fight.
Oh, the guy found on the beach.
Yeah.
Well, his name is Jerusalem
or
Jamal. One or the other.
Jamal.
It actually could be Jerome. He didn't really go there.
So the brother in the red, I had him on the show. Trap.
That's my brother. Solid guy.
On the show as well.
My brother as well.
All talked about your fight, and they couldn't understand why you spat. Can you explain to the camera why you spat?
I think spitting is the most repugnant, revolting, vile, most ignominious, disgusting thing you could do to a person. So I did it.
Okay. Do you think you won that fight?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
It was a weak ass fight, but he on his back every time, and I'm swinging, you know?
Gotcha.
So I think I won. And the fact that he said it was a draw, I'm like, of course, you're always going to give yourself the benefit of the doubt. If you believe you had a time, I won.
I thought it was dope how you, he gave you a warning. He was like, I think he said something along the lines of,
I smacked them glass off your fucking face. I never forget it.
And that's all you needed to be like.
Let me tell you something. I'm from Detroit. These are $5,000 Cartier buffs. You see the Cartier emblem? You see how thick my glasses, my lenses are thicker than Athena. Nearsighted, farsighted, colorblind. I'm really about to apply for a disability check. My initials JC right here, white sticks. $5,000 frame. You gonna smack these up my face? That's all you had to say. And then you peep, Big Ant got in between us like, no. And he just standing there thinking that I'm gonna let Big Ant stop us fight. Big Ant move. I said, come on. He like, oh, y'all not gonna stop it? You have to follow. You have to see me about that. And if I didn't swing, we wouldn't have fought.
Okay.
Cause how you threaten me and I swing first?
Who? Chloe or Claire, and you go to the boom boom room. You had a good time.
It was all right.
It was all right.
Nothing I brag about. Like I said, nothing I brag about.
When I talked to Mikhail, he said he has a bad memory and can't remember his interactions with the women. Do you have a bad memory? Do you remember your interaction with her? And what would you rate it out of 1 to 10?
1 to 10, solid 4. She can suck a mean dick. She kind of can take dick for the most part. Her was wet and it did not have a bad smell.
All right. All right. So we classify that a 4.
Like a 5, so, you know.
Okay. Explain your point of view here. Here,
Bree
is saying that
so beautiful, isn't she?
Rock with you. She like you. She thinks you cool. Do you remember anything about this scene?
I think she was telling me like she likes me, and I don't know. She's so beautiful, isn't she?
Yeah.
She's so gorgeous. But she was telling me like she likes me and she want to see where it can go. I forget. Yeah, I peeped that 2-tone drip. No other nigga can pull that off. The fans took that and put that on TikTok.
You got better waves than Michael.
No, I think I have more waves than him.
Okay.
Cause he has some little like old man ass cut where it's like his waves. He's not like it's like they here, but front zoom in. You feel me? But I think it's called a Caesar cut where it's like. His hair just don't. He just lazy. He don't like. I guess he don't want side waves or back waves. I think he has better, more defined waves than me. Okay. But I have more because mine are all around my. He don't even have hair all around his head.
Gotcha. Why did y'all send Chloe home? Clear.
All right. Basically,
what was that conversation like?
So basically, it was time for guys to send a girl home, and I said we gonna send Claire home because we see how Claire is. Claire is a wicked. Weird white whore. She's a Caucasian conniving. She's young, dumb, and full of. You know, she thinks she's a victim. She's really just a Karen. You know, she's just like she just came to get bust open like a white freshman at a HBCU homecoming, if you will.
I saw a clip where I can't remember the name of the voiceover host. Auntie something.
Yanti, yeah, that's my girl. Yanti, I love Yanti. Tia Kemp, love her.
Chloe had got bust down by multiple men on the job.
Yeah. So Chloe 2 guys in 24 hours. She Cam when she me, right? She fucked Cam. Cam did like a side swipe like a 4 a.m. She like later on that day. I forget what time it was. We had no concept of time in the house. Anyway, so she ended up going to the Love Shack to me, right? And we fucked a couple of times. We go back to the house, as you can see, and mind you, I mean, if you're one of those fans who don't understand the sequence of things and how reality TV works, I appreciate you guys for paying for a Zoom subscription. Thank you. Please shop again. But if you don't understand the show that you're paying, you spending your government check to watch, just watch with your caretaker. Like, watch with subtitles on. I don't know what to tell you. But we came back from Love Shack, right? She's in the girls' little makeup room telling them, oh, John's so sweet. This is like I had a good time because I did. Yeehaw. This is she's a country little bitch, right? Then I'm in the little room we sleep in. I'm telling Camo, Dre, go see him in the kickback. You never have to get your bitch back. You feel me? And he goes, oh, word, bet I will, because Camo's an egotistical nigga like me. He always is up for a good challenge. You know what I'm saying? So he says, I bet I went Chloe back. Chloe only because I told her to go explore because night 1, Camo never chose Chloe. Ray J told her. Ray J put them together. Chloe's head over heels over Camo. Oh, the only guy in the house is really like significantly taller than me, you know? Camo told her on night 1 he wanted to explore, you know? So we play a game of pool. Camo wins the game. He wins Chloe, you know? I said, okay, whoop-de-doo for a nigga like you get Chloe back, you know what I mean? I'm fucking drunk. It's a good night. We get back to the house after the game of pool that he won Chloe, right? He won Claire, right? Fucking, he's sleeping with Princess Kiara, right? Love Kiki. Kiara puts a pillow between them as a fort because she knows how much Claire likes Camo. out of respect for her, and Kiara doesn't want to cross that boundary. Camo is giving Claire the cold shoulder. He not acknowledging this bitch existence, right? So she going around her house like, I hope you guys know I regret the love shack with John. It wasn't all that. Like, I hope you guys know, like, I hope you guys don't think any differently than me because I had sex with 2 guys in one day. You know what I mean? Thinking everybody's like, you know what? Yeah, like, we don't look at you differently. I was looking at her like, you just had sex with 2 niggas in one day. And now you bash your nigga number 2 because nigga number 1 not give you attention. You know what I mean? Like that. We're looking at you like you have a poor character, So Jamal come in, Jamal crying because he ain't got no bitches because he weird, But he came in and focused on mess more than making connection with females. So Chloe bashed me around the house. The next day, Ray J asks us, he says, John, Chloe, how was the love shack? I answer first and I say, it was all right. Nothing I brag about. I have no complaints, but I don't have a raving review, She, the insecure bitch that she is, she goes, well, if it's okay for you, it's all regrets to me. Yeehaw, bitch and gravy, all right, Because she's insecure and she's shy. She's trying to one-up me. She's trying to be tit for tat. If I say, you're dumb, and she says, your mom, what I'm going to say next? Your mom's dumb. You know what I mean? She's trying to be tit for tat. But the thing is, if I was really hurt about her saying my dick was bad, why wouldn't I just say her was bad? Why would I go for breath? There's no correlation. There's no logic in that. You know what I'm saying? I really gave her mental love check, and it was me and her because her breath really stunk. When it was amicable between us two, it was just me and her, no outside forces, no shit talking, just me and her. I gave you 3 minutes. I told her if I'm lying, speak up. She was quiet for a reason. I told production to give you minutes. If I'm lying, production speak. If I'm lying on Zeus Network production on Zeus Network, they're gonna edit it out. They're not gonna let me bash them. Their own network. They're not gonna. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I told her, I'm like, your breath stunk. I gave you 3 minutes of the love check. I'm like, the only reason why you got anybody in the house interested in you right now, because I told Jamal you're the easiest bitch and his best chance with you. If I'm lying, Jamal, speak up. Oh, she's actually the only girl in the house that actually remembers my name. That's not what I asked you. Then he goes, I smacked the glass with her face. Yeah, that's how I know I'm making sense. That's how I know I'm making. Every time I make sense or I make a good point and I'm saying something that's not a joke, people try to shut me up with a fight because they know I can't refuse a fight. You know what I mean? So then later on night, it's time for us to vote. And Claire's like, I really like Jamal, how he stuck up for me. But in the confessional, she dogging him, saying he weird. His sense of humor is way off. He's weird. In the confessional, she's dogging him because that's the type of woman she is, right? But he the only nigga in the house that can save her, right? So as much as Jamal like Claire, as much as Claire like Jamal, it was unanimous vote. They both voted each other out of the house. So how does that make sense? Y'all like each other so much, but y'all both outsnake each other? What I heard when the girls at that holiday said 1, 2, 3. We all know who we voting for. 1, 2, 3. Jamal. They said it was unanimous. Claire didn't put up a fight. And I didn't convince all the other guys in the house to find her repulsive for fucking 2 niggas. I didn't convince all the other guys in the house to find her unattractive, undesirable. They did that on their own. When it was time to vote, I said, who y'all voting for? They said, we don't know. I said, let's all vote for Claire. Claire's pretty nice to me. I said, okay, if it don't work out, Brian. If it don't work out with you and Nisa, Mike. If it don't work out with you and Des, Chap. If it don't work out with you and Athena, Bree, whoever, I don't know Bree's. If it don't work out with you, I said, every guy in the house, if it doesn't work out with you and a girl you're with right now, are you going to go for Claire? They said, fuck no, absolutely. I'll be a damn fool. They couldn't come up with enough words to say fuck no. You understand me? I said, well, there you have it. Say she nice all you want, but when it comes down to it, your mind is made up already. You just haven't come to terms with it. I didn't have to scheme and plot. I used logic. Well, I'm like, because the only other vote would be for them to vote for a girl that they're currently fucking with.
Yeah.
Nobody was with the bitch.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on Ice and the Queen?
And I think she resents me because she feels like had she would never went to the love shack with me, she would at least had Camel.
Okay.
I think she was. It was like I didn't ruin your 10-year marriage. I'm not your side nigga you stepped out with.
Well, y'all.
It's not an ongoing beef. Like Claire's very real. I post screenshots. Claire talks shit about me online every now and then, but Claire followed me on Instagram. Claire showed me love on Instagram. She commented on my post that I'm so funny. Never acknowledged the bitch because I know you're a weird ass bitch. Claire's trying to take pictures with me. I'm hoeing the bitch. And she going online talking shit about me. I'm like, that's why I screenshot it and I don't interact with you. She's like, I only followed you and showed you love because I was scared you were going to do something to me when you see me at premiere, but you knew we had a premiere. You also knew we had a reunion. So your logic is you tried to make fake peace with me because you were scared that what was I going to do to you outside of the Zeus realm, outside of the Zeus umbrella? What was I going to do to you outside of the protection of Zeus? That I wasn't going to do with you with the protection. You know what I'm saying? It makes no sense. As a white woman, what am I going to do with you in public that I wasn't going to do with you? You know what I mean? Because if anything I'm doing is so bad or so heinous, Zeus going to cover it. I'm not going to say cover it, but they're going to protect the woman. You know what I mean? I'm like, that don't make any sense because You know, I'm like, you sitting there like, she was talking shit online. I said, Chloe, here's a screenshot of you following me. Here's a screenshot of you DM me. Here's a screenshot of me showing me love. Here's a screenshot of me taking a picture and a video with somebody and you jumping in the back, trying to throw the piece out, trying to be cool and amicable with me. And she said, well, I only did that because I was scared of what you might do in a premiere. Somebody has to be mature to all the situation. You're not mature. You're young, dumb, and full of cum. 1. 2, you knew you would see me at the premiere, so that's why you made peace, right? But you also knew you would see me at the reunion. So in what world does that make sense?
Yeah. That's a lot.
She's a Karen. She's a Karen. Young, dumb, full of cum, conniving, Caucasian, cunt, wicked, weird, whiny, white whore. And you know, her parents are crackheads, so they didn't raise her right. They chose doing drugs over raising her, which can't blame them. You know what I mean? And that's why she lacks morals.
So do you naturally don't have a filter? When you don't feel someone, you just go off.
No, I don't. I don't hold nothing back. I would rather like overdo it than underdo it. I'd rather like, it's me, like I'm OCD with revenge. You know, like, you know, some people OCD, like you got a nice house, you might OCD with, you clean a lot or whatever, right? I'm OCD with revenge. If I don't say or do whatever the fuck the devil puts in my head as a defense mechanism, I'm gonna feel bad about it later. Like, I'm gonna be driving, can't focus. I'm gonna be working out, can't focus. Go to sleep, can't focus. I'll be like, you should have said that. You should have said that. I'm like, man, shut up. And then my conscience be like, don't tell me to shut up because you ain't tell that motherfucker to shut up. And it's like, I have no inner peace. You know, it's like, I can't move on and function with my life until I get my lick back. I can't. I don't.
I've been only in bad boys who liking bad boys. Jesus. We gonna talk about it though. What were your thoughts on Ice and the twins? Are you cool with them today?
Ice cool, funny as hell. They didn't really show a lot, but Ice is funny as shit. Twins, very, very, very gorgeous girls. Very gorgeous girls. Very cool, very confident. I like the twins.
Okay.
I still never understood why the twins, and that night that it was elimination, the twins and Brie admitted that, and I feel like Ice didn't have a part in this because Ice was new and Ice just don't have it. You know what I mean? He don't have horses to race, but I still don't understand why Brie and the twins voted me out that night. That we realized Stein was the one who made the rumor about Brie. Like, we realized Stein started the rumor. We realized that they set it up to make it look like I took the rumor. That I started the rumor. But they cleared it up. So it may look like that John started the rumor about Brie, but by the end of elimination, we all understand it was Stein, right? Mm-hmm. We all understand it's Stein. We all have a general consensus that it's Stein. Mm-hmm. The twins went on live and revealed that Brie and the twins, and I don't know if Ice was a part of that too, but when the Flames voted for somebody home, they voted for me over Brian. But they said that they ultimately chose Brian over me. Like, their vote was for me to go home. I'm like, but why? Why? When you see it wasn't me, why would it be me? You know, I never, and I asked that at the reunion, but they didn't air it. Nobody answered, and they didn't air it. I'm like, so like, is it?
A lot of fighting at the reunion.
Yeah, I'm like, is it light skin power? Or I don't like all lighter skinned people against me. I'm like, I never understood that. Still love the twins, still fuck with twins, you know. Ice my boy. I'm like, I never understood that. I never got clarity on that.
Okay. What do you remember about this?
A lie detector test.
What do you remember lying about and telling the truth about?
I never lied about anything. That's the thing. My confidence level is so high. I feel like there's nothing else. But you know what I mean? It's like the coke thing. People like, you do coke. You know I do coke because I tell you I do coke because there's no shame in my game.
Yes, you said he asked, did you get beat up a lot when you were a kid? And you said no.
And I didn't. That's me. I'm sorry. Should I silence it?
You got somebody coming?
No, here? That's like for my grandma's house.
That's you.
That's a ring. It's like my grandma's house. It could be my apartment. Yeah.
What's going on? Okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
So you said you were telling the truth.
And they also asked me, but the thing is, they asked me, was I a nerd? I said no. They said yes. But the thing is, the fans never believed that I was a nurse episode 1 when we were like just telling about ourselves. They never believed I was a nurse. Only for the fans to steal pictures of me being a nurse and upload them online. So the fans start these rumors and then they debunk themselves, right? So they say, he's not a nurse. There's no way. Look at how he's acting. He can't even pronounce his face. Like, he's not a nurse. But then you stole pictures of me graduating nursing school. Guess I'm a fucking nurse, huh? Right? They said I was a fat kid and I was bullied, right? Just for them to steal a picture of me being a skinny kid. So was I, you know what I mean? Like, they start these rumors themselves and they debunk them themselves. That's why I don't debunk no rumor, because next week when they say that I'm a fucking immigrant and I'm not a U.S. citizen, I got to upload my birth certificate, because if you debunk one, you must debunk them all, because whenever you stop debunking them, they're going to say it's true. Right. So, but I don't feel like I lied about anything. I don't feel like I lied about a damn thing. Like,
okay. Before we get to this, because we're going to talk about this, but I do have some more.
When is this airing?
I don't know. This show network. I don't know. Let me take it off.
No, I'm talking about when is the interview airing?
Oh, this week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just let me know how much I can and can't say. But all right.
Thoughts on Sheila and Athena? Sheila and Athena and Bree fighting. Did you know that it was gonna get that crazy? Did you have any idea?
So
Did you try to stop it?
when Bree and Athena fought on a sprinter, I didn't try to stop it because in the back of my head, I always say, if Trap snap his fingers, Bree gonna come home running. Because when Bree showed interest in me, I would see her like at 3 a.m. talking to Trap off camera in the kitchen. And mind you, they could have been somewhere fucking. And there was somewhere talking, but I'm like, they could not be fucking because he said, no, I don't want to fuck you. You know what I mean? The fact that you just out of bed with me talking, you know what I mean? I always knew Trap was her number one. She made it abundantly and explicitly clear when she came in night one. You feel me? So my thing is, I'm like, Bree, you are actively with me and you arguing with Athena over Trap. You got off my lap to further, just to really get into the argument with Athena over Trap. I'm like, if you're gonna fight over another nigga, you who am I to stop you? You know what I'm saying? But looking back, I think she was fighting Athena because Trap had something going on with every girl, but for some reason, I think Bree felt like she was ostracized. Like she kept saying that, like I think Athena was more antagonistic towards Bree. In Bree's perspective, I think Bree believed that Athena was more antagonistic towards her versus the other girls that Trap was dealing with.
Okay.
So she felt like it was more of a personal thing she had to defend herself against.
So you said Trap had something going on with every girl, even
At one point, and I don't think Nisa, but like, you know, damn, you seen
Oh, okay. You mean
yeah. But at some point, somebody, yeah. At one point, he had a twin and Sheila on one. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Who was a better fighter, Thanya or Jerusalem?
Thanya or Jamal? Who's a better fighter? Thanya is closer to my size than Jamal is. They both are scared. They're both just swinging. Like Thanya, actually, I would say Jamal. Because Jamal uses both fists to swing at least. Whenever he does swing, he didn't swing on me at all at the reunion. I don't know if it was a bad day for him. I don't know.
The reunion was it? It was.
He just
A lot of fades. Just like, when you you went to reunion because I heard how you feel about Thanos or Thanya, but because when you were set to go home, you ran it with him. You couldn't like let it go.
But I tell you, yeah.
Whatever. And then we get to reunion, you still hot on him. With like, so all I remember is the fights.
He throw a right hook, and then once he misses that, which he 90% does, he throws a right hook, and then he counters to a ball, or he runs. He jumps in the air like a cat. Like that's why he always ends up on his back every fight. He didn't have a father teach him how to fight growing up. But with Thanya, I was eliminated because of him. If you watch the elimination, I don't know why, but for some reason, Mike and Bree are elected to vote who goes home. What the I love Mike. That's my brother. I'm hanging out with Mike tonight. You feel me? That's my brother. I don't know what gives them the power. And it's like, you already know how Bree feels about me. Who do you think she's going to vote to go home? You know? I don't know why they gave them all the power tonight, but they did. And everybody asked Mike, when I hugged Mike on my way out, I asked, everybody say, what did John whisper? What did y'all talking about? Pause. He said, I asked him, should I fight Thanya right now? He said, no, nigga, grow up. I said, you right, it's too cold out here. I walked in the house and I whooped his ass.
You are hilarious. What happened during the reunion that we did not see?
I asked the twins and Bree, why was I voted out the night when you realized that it was Thanya who started the rumor, not me? Why did y'all choose for me to go home? That happened. And also, Thanya gave a fake apology to Bree. He said, I should not have been speaking on woman's body. But he faced the audience and said, like, it's the audience. He said, I should not be speaking on a woman's body. Bree wasn't even on stage to hear the apology. And that same apology you gave her in the house, just to go home after filming is done and double down and say, she's taking Poom. Let me see if I can find it, actually.
Is this your clothing brand?
Nope, this is Influential. I just got it today. That's my boy, Influential Clothing Brand. And the thing I love about this is that this is a nice tracksuit to wear to the airport, because I feel like you should not make men's pants if they don't have zippers. Dual zippers. Wallet, phone, portable charger, AirPods, cord charger, all that. Influential. He's from Chicago. He's from Chicago, so we like cousins.
So Monday or Tuesday?
He's such a liar. Like, he's talking shit on Instagram and of course he just like Claire. So whenever he followed me, I'll screenshot it. He DMing me, hey, repost my video, show me love. he DMing me like, he always begging for support. And he will always DM me and the guys in the group chat like, hey, support my music. It's like he always threatened to release new music if we don't support his current music. He always threatened that. He just always said, hey, I'm gonna release a new song unless you support this one. It's like, give it up, bro. Like you're not gonna coerce me into listening to that bullshit. And then he lied, like he would DM me, he would comment like, LOL, that's funny. He would laugh and like stuff. And of course, I said, I'm like, you be trying to be my friend. If it was up to you, you would be cool. I'm like, you be dick sucker trying to be my fucking friend, and you act like a tough guy. You're like, I done whoop your ass 5 times. And then of course, when I exposed the DMs, the screen record, he went and unsent them. He's a liar. And then he was 20 when we started filming. He lied and said he was 21. Lied and said he wasn't gay just for them to ask him all the gay questions him to gay. And it's like, you be gay all you want. But the fact that you tried to hide that, you're embarrassed of it. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna bring it up. You know what I mean? It's like, if your goldfish die, it don't matter how little it is. If it bothers you, like when I said, your dad, grandparents, your mom a single mother, your dad left you because he didn't want to raise no fucking loser. He said, stop talking about my family. Your voice should have never cracked when talking to me. Because now all I'm gonna do is talk about your family because your voice cracked when I did.
I need you to explain to me why you went on Bad Boys Dominican Republic.
So it was actually quite simple. At first, I never really had a desire to do it, but after I whooped Jamal at the reunion, a Zeus executive walked up to me and said,
okay, Jamal, Jaren.
Little Mexican spicy mama with a nose ring.
Okay.
After I whooped him, a Zeus executive walked to me and said, I'm gonna give you a call next week about opportunity. I said, okay. That's what he said. And I look and I'm like, what can it be about? I'm like, oh, it's Bad Boys. I'm like, let me think about it, right? I look and they like, uh-oh, they like fans are mentioning me like, John, are you gonna be on Bad Boy? I said, why you asking me that? Like, I'm like, because I haven't told them. I'm like, where you get that from? The fans wanted me on Bad Boy since day one. I'm like, where did you get that from? They said, well, Jamal just screenshot and showed that he applied for the show. So I'm assuming you're gonna be on to, beat him up some more. And I'm like, I said, I know they're not picking Jamal because they barely want him to vote. He was a special guest. He didn't really go there. We all told y'all, said, he doesn't even go here. He hated when we say that. But anyway, basically, I was like, at first I'm like, I can't say no to Zeus. But mostly, the asshole that I gave Jamal got me recruited for a show that he got rejected from. That's the ultimate you bitch ass nigga. That's the ultimate one up.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna remind him right now on Instagram. Go ahead.
So when I think about Bad Boys, or when the fans talk about Bad Boys, they talk about the ongoing, well, I don't know if it's ongoing, but the issues of prior seasons where it was always straight versus gay. Is that a thing that occurs in this particular season?
You have to watch and see, but I mean, that'll be some shit because it's not a lot of us straights. The gays have the numbers like a motherfucker.
Okay.
So it's like the straights, it will literally be us back to back. Us two. It would be us two back to back against all of these.
So who are the 2 straight guys in this whole cast? There's only 2 straight guys in the whole cast?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you look at everybody on Instagram and that should tell you.
I don't know if that really tells me. So this is what we're going to do. Because the show has not aired yet. So he can't flat out tell me everything. Now, the man said he will be down to come back again throughout the season of the Bad Boys. Because I very rarely, this will be my first interview with somebody that does Bad Boys. I usually do women. But you seem cool as shit.
Appreciate
what
it.
I want to do is go through every name and you give me one word that describes the person.
Loud. Hilarious. Yeah, all right. Genuine. Clever. Emotional.
Okay.
Emotional. Authentic.
Authentic? Okay.
Alive. Solid.
Solid.
Tall.
Okay.
Funny. Solid.
Okay.
Unnecessary. Authentic. Hilarious. Hilarious. Solid. what's a word for dress well? Dresses well. Fashionable.
Okay.
Solid.
Okay. Do you have anybody here that you can call a friend?
Actually, mostly in Prince because I knew them before.
Okay. Okay. How do you feel that this season? How would you compare this season to any other season?
Explosive.
Social media questions. Let's see what you got. What? Oh, this is gonna be good. Okay. Did he feel that he was under more pressure to perform on Bad Boys, being that it is mostly a fighting show, or was it as cool as his experience on Love Cabin? This is from Denzel, No Training.
Good question. I don't feel like I was under pressure because nobody can produce me or put me under pressure to do anything.
Okay.
The more people that fight, the more it's gonna make me not want to fight because everybody's doing it. Why would I? You know.
Okay.
But it's definitely different from Love Cabin. Definitely different. Love Cabin had women. It's 10 times better.
Okay.
Can't compare.
Kovar Lim VP wants to know: do you speak to Landon and Pootie? I love you, John.
Fuck with Landon Pootie. It's my badass little cousin. Actually, I'm sorry we can't say that. Do I speak to Landon Pootie? You have to wait and see.
All right. Reese Cup 10-100. Was the guys on Bad Boys harder to fight?
I don't think. Well, the guys on Bad Boys harder to fight than the niggas on Love Cabin. Was that yeah?
Okay. Was Campbell the reason you and Chloe switched up on each other? Poetic, nothing, 2222.
Who's Chloe?
Claire.
Oh. I guess because once Claire realized that Camel didn't want her anymore and that every other guy in the house didn't want her, she resented going to left shack with me because she felt like that I was the reason that everyone found her undesirable and repulsive. So that's her reason for switching up on me, and because she switched up on me, I did, I guess, switch up back. So I guess you can say that.
Why do people compare you to Aaron the plumber and some of them other?
Similar personalities. All three of us are outspoken. All three of us don't give a fuck. Me and Summer are both from Detroit. Aaron talks shit and he can fight, and he's out. He don't give a fuck who he piss off. You know. I actually want to get us three together for a 21 versus 3. All us three in the same room.
Oh, yeah, that would be
crazy.
So are you like, what is your temperature with Aaron? Because I just saw a live that y'all was on. It was on your stories.
If we make money, we make money. But if you want to fight, it's whatever you know. It's whatever. You know what I mean? Like if you want to fight, we can fight. We can make money and fight. We can make money with a fight.
Did you approach him on that, or he just approached you?
He the first day Love Cabin aired, he recorded on his phone saying, I wanna beat this nigga up. Like I don't even know you. Like you know, I don't even like. Of course, I watch. I know you. I think you're funny, but then nobody try to emulate you. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'll be coming with my own language if so. You know what I mean? I will be. You know what I mean? I'm like, it's just. But I'm like, it's pressure if you want to be. You know what I mean? Anytime you say something, I'm gonna respond. You're never gonna say anything to me and then I say it in the back. Okay. You're never gonna call me out for a fight and I don't respond.
Jay Forever 18 wants to know which baddie would you date?
As far as date, something like Baddies Junior or like regular Baddies?
No, Baddies the show.
So many of them.
There's a lot of them.
Like current or like, I don't know, I guess just in general.
USA off the current season.
It was on the current season.
We have Sapphire, Fauna, Cold Killer, BTB.
Cold Killer.
Everybody loves Cold Killer.
Why
that song come out? Why that song come out? Oh, okay. Cold Killer, they love you, Cold Killer. Do you regret fighting him? Y'all fought already?
We didn't even fight.
Okay, all right.
You see him online crying?
He was online.
No, before he'd be online crying.
Oh, would he?
Like his confessional. Nigga's like 38. He's like a civil rights activist. Like he need to go do his taxes. It's nigga social security number is 5. Like he's fucking friends with Moses. Like
you are ridiculous.
Wanna fight me?
Storm Night Racer. Did you and Thanos make up after filming? They did not make up, as you saw throughout this video. He does not like Tanya.
I don't like Tanya. Never will. His death will be my holiday.
I need you to finish this sentence. Finish the sentence. Whatever sentence comes up, finish the sentence. You ready? Okay. Cozy is the type of guy, and that's bad boy, so you can't say anything. Okay. Let's go. Desi was so
real, authentic, and honest.
Why did you go on her thing and ask why she bald?
Just be trolling.
Okay. So y'all cool.
I love that. That's my dog.
Okay.
Like we're like besties. That's my dog.
Okay. That's bad boys. That's bad boys. Athena, I just want to say,
The offer still stands. If you want to, you can.
what's the offer?
Fuck, anytime she want to. Anytime. If she just want her pussy, just, you know what I mean? She don't feel like fucking. The offer still stands.
Okay. All right. Thanos, you
would never amount to anything. You never will. There's a reason why your father left you. I don't know if he was clairvoyant. He knew you'd be a fucking loser or I don't know what, but that little music career you got, it's a hobby. It's not a career if you don't make music from it. If you don't make money from it, it's not lucrative. You know what I'm saying? Whooped you 5 rounds. I will always hate you. You will always be a nothing ass nigga. Your mother's a single mother for a reason. Your grandparents are still dead. Still whooped your ass on national television 5 times. Still got that suit back. Thank you for getting it dry cleaned for me. You still need dental insurance so that you can get your bottom row of teeth fixed with braces. I can recommend a good orthodontist for you if need be. If you ever do get a real job. When I was your age, I didn't live with my mom like you do, and I was a nursing student, and now I'm working on a master's degree in nursing, and I teach nurses. I teach those who have a 3.5 GPA and have a B or higher in microbiology, intro to biology, anatomy, physiology 1 and 2, as well as introductory to chemistry, and have passed a HESI or a TS test with a minimum score. You don't even know what that is. I say to say that you do not possess the qualification to apply to be a nursing student. I'm booked on my second show back to back. You still at home listening to music that nobody listens to. Just always in the studio, sucking dick for studio time, just wasting them people time, playing in them people face.
You good right now.
Okay.
You good. I think Ice. Oh no, Ice is.
Ice love Kevin.
Ice, do you?
Ice. We still fucking Kiki, bro? What's good, bro?
Yeah, I heard they were together.
I don't know. Ice is solid. We don't really talk, but he's a solid guy. I fuck right. He's hilarious.
What's up, Natalie Nunn?
What's up, Natalie Nunn? Bad Boy Season 4. Book your boy for Detroit. Thank you for everything you done to me. Take me on tour with you. I got one song, but it's Detroit music. It gets the people going. It's provocative.
Okay. Nisa, I don't think
that. It's a weird phrase. Nisa, I don't think that you should go your whole life without experiencing me.
Do you have any idea why she hates, according to Michael? She hates Michael? Do you have any idea?
No clue.
Okay. All right. Now, pick one. You can only pick one. Don't be scared. You can't say both. You can't say neither. You have to pick one. If we come up with any bad boys, I'll switch the slide. Who would you choose? You can only pick one.
I'm gonna go with Tommy just because of the tattoos.
Okay. So you're not a fan of tattoos? Okay. Who is the heaviest hitter?
The one who's beat niggas ass 5 times, 10 times, and yeah, versus the one that hasn't even fought. He's like 30. He might like tear something. He's like, it's old as fuck.
Which image represents you the most?
That one, because I have glasses, I wear glasses, and because it's just a better picture.
Okay. Who would you go out with? You can only pick one.
Date or hang out with?
However you interpret that.
Well, I need you to define how you interpret that.
It's not about me, it's about you.
You're asking the question.
I guess we'll say date.
Date. I've always got a crush on Anna. Always got a crush on Anna. She just popped out engaged.
You said, Anna. Okay.
Yeah, congratulations, whatever.
So Anna is your pick.
Desi's like my best friend. We're really close. Mariah's fun. Janelle's a fun, sweet girl. She's thicker. Just let me tell you, Mariah or Janelle. Mariah or Janelle. Mariah or Janelle. I go Janelle.
All right. Who would you go out with, Kate? And I heard you had a crush on one of these ones.
I have a crush on both.
Oh, I had both of them, me in that seat.
I know. I bet they smell good, don't they?
They're gorgeous and smell good.
I bet they smell so good.
Pretty P is definitely Pretty P. And
Dominant body.
Dominant's ridiculous. They both bad. But you can only pick one?
Motherfucking accuser of the brethren. Can I phone a friend?
Trap had the same issue. Trap couldn't make a decision to save his life. It's really that difficult.
It is. You talking about a date?
Uh-huh.
It's hot in this motherfucker.
You got that thick ass influential on.
Influential. Okay. DTB or PC, Pretty B. Diamond. I think me and Diamond had more fun together.
I was about to say, you need somebody.
Our personalities.
Because Pretty P,
So chill, so calm,
relaxed.
sophisticated.
Out there and funny and
Yeah, I think me and Diamond would vibe more.
yeah. Okay. Who was the sexiest to you?
Lex.
Right. Who represents Love Games the best?
Like the games we play on Love Cabin?
I mean, Love Cabin. Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
If it was like, you know, the porn where it's like one white girl, like all these black guys fucking her. I feel like Claire represents that more. Kiara represents it more because I think she was an underdog. She's a sweetest. We love Princess Kiki. I think she was an underdog that people kind of underestimated and kind of like overlooked, you know? And she stayed true to herself and she was very honest and authentic and sweet and diplomatic, and she carried herself like a lady with morals and values and integrity. She wasn't a Karen and she wasn't a victimizing woman, you know? And her tracks were, well, I think it's a real hair. Claire's track was showing. Even when she was topping, it was like, anyway, her tracks were always showing. But, so I'm going to go with Princess Kiki because she played the game. She didn't stick with one person. She didn't play it safe. She explored out of her venture, her comfort zone and gave Trap that little peck, you know. I'm like, she even explored Thanya. Like, she's, you know, that's pretty brave for her. Everybody knows Thanya's gay, so it's like, it's pretty brave of her to do that. And he was stealing her moisturizer, and she was so nice about it. He was stealing her hair care products, and
You are insane.
ended up with Ice.
Who is the most entertaining?
Ice Ice came at the end of the show. Like,
Really?
look at that picture. Like Ice, the camera not. Ice is funny, and me and B share the same like mindset and the same sense of humor. He just has enough common sense and better judgment enough not to say what we're both thinking. So B's just as funny as I am. He's more clean cut. Ice is funny as fuck, but he just didn't like the camera just didn't. Yeah, like Ice is funny as a motherfucker.
Okay. Okay, can't talk about this. Who is the heaviest hitter? We can't pick you. So out of the three.
Never seen any one of them fight. Brian, it was funny in the show. The guys, we kept fighting so much. Play fighting.
Okay.
We kept fighting to the point we had band-aids. Like, if you see the lights like this, I had band-aids all over my knees.
Okay.
But like you said, stop play fighting because y'all coming on screaming all these fucking band-aids. It's not making sense. This time I was fighting Gamma, and Brian's like, do this. Like, Like, pause. I got Camo pinned down, right? And I'm like, okay, like, I want to win. Like, I'm tired of fighting, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And Brian's like, do this. I'm like, okay. Everybody's giving me suggestions, right? Brian's like, do this. I'm like, okay. I just like, do this to win. I'm like, okay. I'm like, next suggestion. I'm like, quit squirming, bitch ass nigga. Like, I'm like, and Brian, so I would probably give it to Brian because Brian's strong as fuck and he knows a lot of moves. Ice big as fuck and he play hockey.
Okay.
He play football. Camo just got a lot of reach. Like swinging, Camo's good at swinging. Like he got hard nose. He can fucking it up. As far as heaviest hitter, it actually probably would be Camo, because he long arms, they can swing and they pack a punch. So it'll probably be Camo.
We are at the end of your interview. You are hilarious. I definitely want to have you for the bad, because I feel like we got a lot to talk about with Bad Boys. I feel like there'll be a lot to talk about with Bad Boys.
Absolutely.
So we definitely need you back for Bad Boys. What do you feel that, what is it that you want to see that you have not said, and what can we look forward to seeing from you in the near future outside of Bad Boys?
Good question. What I want to say that I didn't say is that we all have our days where, like, say, like, as women, like, a woman could call her mom or best friend and say, I feel ugly, I feel insecure. And whoever's in her circle is going to say, you're not ugly, you know what I mean? But is she trying to hear that? Does she give a fuck about what other people say? No. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a guy, if you work out, everybody around you can say, you look big, bro. You look big. Like, you getting huge. Like, anybody at your job, everybody's going to say you look big. And you're going to be like, no, I'm not. You might buy this more for you. Might just be a realist. You see things for what they are, not for what people want you to see this. You'll be like, no, I'm not. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ever feel down, you talk negative, and people like, I don't see you that way. I see you in the opposite. But you don't, like, I don't give a fuck how you see me. I care about how I see myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we can all relate, right?
Yeah.
To me, it's the opposite. I see myself in the highest possible form. You know, like, my skin, it's great. Shout out to my dermatologist. My teeth, white, congruent. You know what I mean? My physique, it's not, you cannot, like, I have steroid accusations because people would rather accuse me of cheating than just give me credit to have a nice physique. You know what I'm saying? Like, my tattoos, none of them are cheap. They're very expensive. You understand? My waves, hairline, it's there. So I really see myself as being the highest form, you know, as being that. Like, I really feel like I'm the shit. So when a fan tell me I'm not, it's the same as in when you trying to tell yourself, like, I don't feel good, I don't look this way, and people around you trying to tell you that you do look good. It's the same thing, except I know I look good, and it's like, if I didn't look good, you wouldn't try to convince me that I did. If I wasn't the shit, you wouldn't try to convince me that I'm not. Nobody's trying to convince me that I'm black. We can all see I'm fucking black. Nobody's trying to convince me I'm a citizen. Everybody knows I'm a fucking U.S. citizen. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like it's like that, and it's like, everybody, I like to say we're all something to somebody. Only matters how you see yourself. Like, to us who has nieces, nephews, toddlers that don't know any better, you're superheroes. Oh, uncle, you know what I mean? They love you, they hug your knees, you can do no wrong, right? To our ex, we're probably a piece of shit, right? But me, I only matters how I see myself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's like, we all something to somebody. To the Zeus executives, to the billionaires and executives and cast directors, I have a face for TV. And I have a personality for TV. To the fans at home, I'm whatever negative thing they say I am. But if your opinion mattered, I wouldn't be here. The right people like me. Y'all don't like me at home, but y'all at home. Y'all on the opposite side of the screen. You feel me? You're the comments. I'm the content. The right people like me. The right people are fond of me. The people whose opinion matters think highly of me. That's it. That's all. And, you know, if you spend less time focusing on me and worrying about yourself, you too can end up on the opposite side of the screen one day. Maybe. Who knows? I doubt it. I fucking doubt it.
What can we look forward to? When is Bad Boys coming out?
I have no idea.
Okay. So outside of Bad Boys, what can we?
You can look forward to seeing me in some magazines. I'm doing some magazine photo shoots. You look forward to seeing me on TikTok and Instagram at John the motherfucker Don at John_Superior on Instagram. I'll be on TikTok live battling, and you'll never see me at work nursing because, come on now. But I'm just, you can see me doing content in the gym, working on my master's degree in nursing. Traveling, where I just came back from Hawaii. I had a booking in Hawaii, Honolulu, Hawaii. Had a podcast in New Jersey. You can see me in a music video to Siki in Paris called Bitch Please. You can see me anywhere. I mean, you guys look on your For You. You're here right now, and you see me.
Is there a woman out there that you want to make your shot with right now? Look at your lips on.
Oh, boy.
You're so stupid.
The woman I want to shoot my shot to, I'm not going to embarrass her. It's not embarrassing. It's just I ain't going to blow up her spot.
But there is somebody out there, and you want her, like today.
She knows she is.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, look at that. She know, because when it's over, I'm gonna call her or send her. I'm gonna do something to get her attention after this. You know.
Okay.
She keeps. Yeah.
All right. Well, it's nice to know. He has a heart, ladies. He has a heart.
I do, but you bitches don't deserve it.
Oh, but she does.
Possibly, potentially.
Potentially.
My career always comes first.
Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, because
You ain't got to be looking for love.
yeah, how hard you work in your 20s are gonna define your 30s. So
Period.
you'll look back, these hoes are gonna still be looking for love, and
Period.
you're gonna be 4 or 5 degrees up. You know, like me. Me and my ex are both LPNs when I met her, which is a nurse with 1 year of education. I'm working on a master's degree, so I'm 3 degrees past her now. We both started the same level of education. I teach LPNs now.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure she's somewhere still, like, you know, I don't know, who knows, but it's like, I doubt she's where I'm at.
Oh, okay. There we go. Listen, it's been a very interesting interview with this man. Thank you guys for watching the whole truth of West. I need you to raise your right hand again. Do you swear you told the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right now. He was very cutthroat with some of these people. You can't get on John's bad side, because once you're on the bad side, that's the only side
You choose your side, die there.
He coming back.
No, I don't.
There's no rectifying.
No, once I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. You chose your side, die there. No, once I don't fuck with you, I don't. There's nothing I can do. Like, once I fight you, I'm doing everything I can to fight you. I'm doing everything I can to kill you. Every opportunity I get, you know what I mean? It's like, after talking about your dead family members and talking about the miscarriages you had and talking about your autistic cousin, how do you even want to be cool with me? I don't trust that you want to be cool with me. You know what I mean? Because you ain't doing half the shit to me I did to you, but I don't want to be cool with you. So how could you want to be cool with me?
I understand. Thank y'all for watching. Leave comments, share, tweet, Facebook, TikTok, all of that stuff. This is Jonathan, and we are selling out. Listen, boss man.
The whole truth. The whole truth. The whole truth with us. Say it loud. Say it clear.